Oh, and happy Flip It Friday. I am coming to you live today from San Diego at the Lowe's Resort in Coronado. And I am Beth Myers. I am a Law of Attraction empowerment coach, a mentor and a speaker, and the host of Flip It Friday. And again, we are in San Diego. So hoping you can join us live today or in watching the replay. This week's empowerment word is the word elevate, and we are going to dive a little bit deeper into the lyrics of Bon Jovi's song, We Weren't Born to Follow. And so feel free to jump in and share when you're here, be able to share any lines or lyrics that you found impactful for you this week, or when you hear that song, and we'll just have a conversation about it. And you never know who might show up and be part of the conversation today. So I do this every week. We are on our second round of A to Z. On Mondays I post the music and my takeaway on that song, and then on Wednesdays the musical musings with the lyrics comes out with some further insight, and then we go deeper into the conversation on Fridays, inviting you to be a part of that conversation. So I hope that when you are here, please feel free to say hello, be able to add your comments, send me some hearts or some likes that I know you're here, and thanks for being a part of the live event or the replay. So as you can see behind me, there is the bay here at Coronado Lowe's Resort, getting ready for Christy Whitman's live event, the QSB, and really looking forward to that and being with other people that are ready to expand and to grow and to stretch. As you notice, I have on here my giraffic jam, which is backwards, but it has some of the giraffes on there, which is what I have on my logo for my website, and really goes right along with our conversation today on Elevate. And Kim, I am so glad to see that you are here today. Hello to you, beautiful. And Nada, thank you so much for joining in today as well. George, so glad that you're able to join in the conversation today as well for Bon Jovi's song, We Weren't Born to Follow. So just going to kind of start the conversation. I'm going to read from my computer for a second the lyrics. I didn't get to print them before I left for San Diego, so we're going to kind of go with it. The favorite lines that I really like in Bon Jovi's song, We Weren't Born to Follow, is come on, get off your knees. When life is a bitter pill to swallow, you gotta hold on to what you believe. Believe the sun will shine tomorrow. And I always liked from Annie the song, The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. And that song just really kind of goes right along with that line of just remembering that what you believe in, what you desire to see in your future, that can be as you connect with what that reality is that you would like to see for yourself. So I invite you to type in the comments, what is it that you, what does this word, empowerment word, elevate, mean to you? How do you feel that connects with We Weren't Born to Follow? What does that mean to you? And I'm going to invite a guest to come in, one of my good friends and fellow coaches, Susan. So come on in, Susan. And we're on her balcony filming today. So here is my wonderful, beautiful friend, Susan.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you. My gosh, it's so awesome to be here.
It is awesome to be here, isn't it? And
yes.
I love that Kim's just said the sun shines every day. It hides sometimes behind the clouds. And you were the one that taught me that, Kim, is you always would say that, even on a gray day like it is here in San Diego at the moment, until the clouds kind of burn off and the sun comes through. It's always there. It's always behind those clouds. And if we can keep that in mind and remember that, it really can help us set a new perspective. Thanks so much for the hearts.
I'm loving the hearts.
Isn't it great?
Yes.
And Joe, so glad you're joining in the conversation today as well. So Susan, what's your takeaway from when you hear the empowerment word elevate? What does that mean to you?
Well, this weekend is perfect for that word, don't you think? Because we were just having that conversation of how much we have elevated from a year ago.
Yes.
When we were here a year ago, and how much we stretch ourselves like a giraffe, right?
Right.
And so we will be elevating some more this weekend. And I love Bon Jovi's song, right? Because we are born to shine our light, and we're not born to follow somebody else's.
Yeah, very, very true. Yeah. And a lot of times we think that's what it's all about. It's doing what everybody else is doing, fitting in, and being with the crowd.
Right, right.
And realizing that we can make our own path, and that we can be that leader that we're meant to be, because all of us are meant to be leaders, and to, you know, go forth with others who believe similar things, and then other people may follow what we decide is important, and we all do it together.
Right.
It's not necessarily about leading and following, it's just all going toward what we believe and elevating to that.
Right. Absolutely. So together we rise, right?
Yes.
So I love that.
I do too. You do. Together we rise. And I really think Bon Jovi's video is very interesting, with all of the different people who have been leaders in this world, and the people who have followed their beliefs, but together is how things have changed, and, and we rise to new heights.
Right, and we complement each other. So we're all here to shine in our own way.
Yes.
Right? And stretch and grow and become.
Yeah.
We're always evolving.
Yes.
And, you know, so, but just complement each other.
Right, right. Yeah, and I love that complement. Is another C word, like cooperation and collaboration.
And co-creation.
And co-creation, that's
Yes.
right. Well, and that's another way in talking about elevate. You know, we can talk about elevating to what we desire and what we want to see in our world, because of what we believe in, what we feel is important. You know, I believe in kindness and how important kindness is, and being able to spread that by our own actions and words with others. And so it becomes a chain reaction. Becomes part of who we are each and every day. And as you do that, you start to attract more people into your life.
Like you.
Yes, like you. And being able to go forth to continue to elevate ourselves, learn more, grow more. You know, we're always learning.
Right.
You know, just because you're not a student in school doesn't mean that you're not learning each and every day. And the more open we are to that, the more we elevate to those things that we desire.
Yes. Yes, and it's like a hunger, and you just want to grow more, and then you just share what you know.
Right.
And it's just a beautiful, beautiful way.
It is. It is. And we can also elevate our mood.
Yes.
Right? We have control and power over elevating our mood, whether we decide we want to stay stuck in a particular feeling, or whether we want to move forward and shift that and change that.
Yes. Life is choice. So you know, I just feel elevated when, you know, just being in this energy and being, you know, part of other people's lives, and sharing what we know, and sharing our love, and how much we just aspire to become more and more who we are.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. And a lot of that starts with that choice, doesn't it?
Right. It is. It's
and that
all
choice to have those higher vibrating feelings, that love, that joy, that freedom, really reaching and stretching for those feelings. Like, that's what we want. So we're elevating. We're elevating. That's right. Hey, Elzbieta, so glad that you're joining us today.
Good morning.
Yes.
Or good afternoon.
I think it's good afternoon or evening for Elzbieta.
It's good evening, I believe.
Yes. So we are, you know, talking about elevate. If you have a comment or a connection with what we've just been talking about, please feel free to share that in the comment section. Or if you have a lyric of the song, We Weren't Born to Follow by Bon Jovi, feel free to add that in. I really like how he's very inclusive. He includes everyone.
Yeah.
In, you know, that it's not just for certain people. to be leaders.
Right.
Every single one of us is
Yes.
a leader.
Yes.
And we can be able to move forward in life toward what we desire if we're very intentional about it, like we talked about last week with being deliberate.
Deliberate. Yes.
Yeah.
Deliberate creators of our own reality.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And that's why we are enjoying being here at QSB for this weekend, is because we're with other people who value and want to take their business to a different level, who have similar background in some of the information of being deliberate creators, and have been learning from Christy or other people in the personal development field. And we're just elevating to what we desire for in our businesses and how we want to be of service in the world.
Yeah.
So it is a very exciting energy here,
It is.
very elevated energy,
Yes.
and so looking forward to what we have to bring back to be of service to others. Elzbieta is saying love from very, very hot Parma. Wow.
It's a little hot here too.
Yeah, it's very humid.
Yes.
San Diego is not usually very humid, but it has been very humid since we've been here.
Yes. The poof.
Yes, there you go. Our hair's even elevating to new heights.
Yes, it has.
So I invite you this week to really consider what are some ways that you can elevate your mood. What are the go-to things that when you are having one of those lower vibrating emotions, what can you do that assists you? Is it taking that walk in nature? Is it meditating? Is it praying? Is it talking to a friend? Is it playing with your pets? Is it journaling? Is it drawing? What is it for you that helps elevate that mood? What is it that helps you stretch? Who are your go-to people? Who are the people that help you take you to new heights, just like we just saw that bird that flew by?
Yes, making a photobomb.
Photobombing, yes, and saying, hey, you all can elevate
Yes.
and go to new heights. So I'd like for you to think about that and be able to maybe have a new plan, a new idea that will spark you to elevate to what it is that you desire. Joe's saying, I listen to music to elevate my mood. Hey Joe, I am right there with you. That is one of my go-to
Beautiful,
things,
beautiful.
because music is so
The bird
powerful.
was cute.
Yeah, yeah, Joe, that was like perfect timing too, wasn't it? And we didn't have anything to do with that. That just happened in
Right on
synchronicity,
cue.
right on cue, right in synchronicity.
Yes.
Yeah. So because I'm traveling, I don't have the free gift ready for this week, the empowerment gift, but there will be something that will help take this conversation to a different level. That if it's something that you feel called to say, hey, I'd like that. Feel free to type in your name and email address, and that will be sent to your inbox.
Deborah.
And Deborah Worthen Hanley has joined. Welcome, Deborah. So glad that you are here. And Elzbieta is saying we work a lot with Monica Skorowski. We are able to raise each other's vibrations. Excellent, Elzbieta. Yes,
Nice,
working with somebody to help you, whether it's a friend, a coach, a therapist, a counselor, somebody that you feel that you can trust and be able to help you elevate that mood. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate you doing that. And you know, one of the things that we just want to do is wish everybody a wonderful weekend, and really consider that, you know, to elevate, right?
Yes, yes.
Do you have any parting words for today or takeaways?
Just that we're not, you know, we follow other people who have, you know, paved the way for us, but we were never born to follow, right? We take what we learn, we process it in our own way, and then we shine it out into the world. So
Right, yes, because we're all unique, special, real girls and real
Yes,
guys.
definitely.
And when we tune into that, we can then go forth with our own take on somebody else's teaching,
Right.
somebody else's leadership, so that we can rise to be that leader as well. Hey Amy, so glad you're able to join in live with us as well. And Elzbieta is saying the three of you are a constant inspiration for me. Oh, thank you, Elzbieta. That's very sweet.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, you know what? We all can encourage and support one another. And, you know, Flip It Friday is just one piece of the Thrive movement to be a place, hopefully, of inspiration and information and community with other like-minded people who enjoy music, enjoy lyrics, and want to be more empowered in their life. So if that calls to you and you'd like to be part of the Thrive movement, feel free to go to my website, www.arrivalcoaching.com, to join the Thrive movement. Oh, thank you, Susan.
She elevates me.
And you elevate me. We're accountability partners.
Yes.
And Susan's got some great things that are coming forth that I'm going to be a part of.
And so do you.
Thank you, I do. There's things in the works. So
Yes.
I'm very excited to be sharing that, and being part of the Thrive movement will help you kind of get that inside scoop of what's coming soon. So feel free to join up with that. And Elzbieta is saying exactly, this processing our own way is so very important. You're exactly right. Because nobody can bring forth what you have to bring forth except for you.
Right.
And when you step into your own light and you step into elevating yourself to elevate others, you are doing yourself and this world a service.
Yes.
And being the greatness, shining the greatness within you, to help others shine the greatness within themselves. So we're going to sign off for today for Flip It Friday, and I'm so grateful that you were able to join in, Susan.
Gosh, it was fun.
live, because Susan's on the chat a lot of times and viewing, but we couldn't pass up this opportunity to do it together today. So I wish everybody a fantastic Friday and have a wonder-filled weekend. And until next week at 12 noon Eastern Time, go forth and elevate. Take care. Bye.
Bye.